Hey everybody, I get a lot of questions from people asking me exactly how I animate in 3D, and a lot of people usually ask me if I have to draw a lot. Well, the answer is no. I don't have to draw at all, really, but it's kind of a difficult thing to explain without just showing people. So I've decided to make these videos for my friends and family to see exactly how I do what I do. So this is the program I use here. It's called Maya, and this is my workspace. And it starts with just a simple grid here, and I can just move around this grid however I want exactly, and view it from any angle that I want. You can see this this little view cube twirls around with me and sort of shows me where I am and what I'm looking at. And I can actually click on it to get a specific face or a specific side. Or I can click on this little home button to go back to this basic 3/4 view. I can also split it into 4 screens and give myself a top view here, or a front view, or a side view, and those are great for just checking the positioning of your character and the posing of your character in multiple angles, just making sure it looks good from every angle. So down here I have the timeline, and it's just like like a film strip basically. And right now it's set for 24 frames per second, which is pretty standard. The only time I've ever not used 24 frames per second was when I was working on like some video game stuff, and then I used 30 frames per second. But 24 is standard and good to go all around. So I can scroll through the timeline. Right now there's nothing's being animated on screen, so nothing happens. But I'll give you a quick demonstration of what exactly happens. So I'm just going to create a sphere here and scale it up, and there we go. So let's say at frame 1 I want my sphere here, so I'll just key that in here, and you'll see the little red mark that shows up letting me know I've keyed it. And then let's say at frame 24 I want the sphere there. So I've got my 2 positions that I have, and Maya will actually interpolate where the ball goes between those positions. So even though I haven't animated the ball here, Maya knows to put it there, which is great. But I can actually change the way Maya interpolates where the ball goes, so I can actually have the ball speed up and slow down, or slow down and speed up, or do whatever I want it to do exactly as far as speed goes, which is great. But right now I'm actually just going to introduce you to a character I use and show you, how I move him around. It's a little bit different than that thing, the sphere. Let's see. So this is Norman, and you probably recognize him from some other YouTube videos that I put up. And this is a character I use a lot because he's a pretty good rig. And the way I move him is just by clicking on these little sphere things here, basically just rotating his arms and legs and stuff into whatever position I want. So I can just, hey, wave Norman, hello, and I can pick up his leg, put it wherever I want. And I can do that for like any of these joints. So he's got a whole spine here. I can curl him around, twist him if I want, and basically do whatever I want. I can lift the guy up, put him down, do all kinds of stuff to manipulate him, and that's basically how I animate. So I'll put him in a pose, and then I'll key it here on frame 1 or whatever, and then I'll go to another frame, put him in a different pose and key it, and Maya will interpolate between them. But it's not quite that easy, because Maya's not very good at interpolating. So I do have to go in there and do extra poses between my key poses, and mess around with the graph editor, which I'll show you later, to really get some solid animation going on. But yeah, this is Norman, and he's a cool guy. He's a cool rig. He's also got a lot of facial animation, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I will show you that in the next video. So yeah, I'll close this one down and just go ahead and go to the next video if you want to see more.